Welcome back to the channel and to the Lakeside Vale Contest. Our builders had 10 weeks to create a fully functioning theme park adhering to many strict rules and regulations laid out by the Lakeside Vale County Council. Each and every submission gets its own spotlight, and the park we are looking at today was created by Caffeine Addict 98. Here's what they had to say. Following the discovery of the artifact, further excavations revealed the ruins of a temple complex. These templates were restored, but strange events kept them in a state of ruin. Historic records showed strange contraptions, the flat rides, to be within certain buildings which formed steps to a ritual. The final trails, the roller coasters, pushed those who visit to the edge. The log flume then shows how the artifact is believed to have come into being. Thoroughly enjoyed this competition, although a little too similar to work with the constant changes. The renewable energy is the solar panels and ground source heat pump located in the right tower of ritual. Most of the interiors are kitted out, and I encourage you to explore. P.S. I did try to use less TMTK this time, but the ruin pieces looked too good. Don't they just? Now I won't be touring this park on my own. Today I'm joined by the one and only Iron Matty. Iron Matty is one of the most popular content creators for Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo on console. Whilst an incredible builder in his own right, Matty focuses on spotlighting the community's creations. Hello, Matty.
Hello, Moomin. First of his name, breaker of subcounts, king of the algorithm, creator of dreams, driver of buses, and a top guy. Hello.
That wasn't rehearsed at all, was it, Matty?
Oh, I totally did not just script that a minute ago on my phone, just trying to think of silly things to say. Hello, how are you?
With an auto cue right in front of you. Well, that was very lovely, thank you. And here we are, outside the park entrance, and isn't this looking lovely?
Looks very nice. I like this.
It does. Yeah, it's very unique. I love the kind of indented screen here, and we've got ourselves a custom logo, which is looking very very fantasy, very mythological, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's very sleek and modern at the same time. It's kind of like for that simple, clean look, and it's not too over the top. There's not loads going on, and I think it works for that.
Absolutely, and I think that style it really works for me. I love simplicity. And as you said, just really clean, very neat. I mean, it's no secret I go on about it all the time, but this looks really good. It looks very pixel perfect. And yeah, the combination of the existing Lakeside Vale logo with this new one here, and yeah, blending all that modern stuff with the ruin pieces is really nice.
It goes so seamlessly together. You wouldn't expect them two themes to go together as well as they do, but it looks fantastic.
Yeah, 100%. So, ooh, look at this. We've got little guest services. Oh, it's got things in it, Matty.
This is awesome already.
It is. Let's see if Tejicam... No, it doesn't. Not in the slightest.
that was a fail.
It was. But I think we can see what's going on. We've got a lovely little seating area up there. Love these doors on the front as well.
I love how clean and modern it all is.
Yeah. What we can see is the guest services here. We've got some... push chairs or strollers, wheelchairs, information kiosk, park maps, lovely stuff. Speaking of which, have a look at that.
That is brilliant. I wish we could do stuff like that on console. Oh, I wish we could do it. It just so good. It adds so much more realism to a park as well.
It does, it does. And this is a really well-made park map, I have to say.
This looks very much like a type of park that you would build, Moomin. This looks like your style through and through, in that kind of like less is more, simple, effective. It's giving me Isle of Scorth kind of vibes.
Yes, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I did overuse the ruin pieces for that. But yeah, that mix of ruin and modern, yeah, that's true. But I would say this is done far better than I did. This is beautiful.
Oh, I think you sell yourself short. I think they're both amazing.
I'm going through here. Ooh, we've got backstage.
I wonder if the photocopier works.
Oh, I'm stood on it. I'm standing on the photocopier.
Well, it's not going to work if you stand on it, is it?
All right, out we go. Goodness, I just don't know where to look. There's just so many nice things. We've got some covered seating here. This view across here to this eatery is fantastic. And it looks like we've got ourselves some kind of ride here. Seamless integration of the queue.
You can tell that Caffeine has worked really hard on the sight lines in this park, because whichever way you're turning the camera, there's always something nice to look at off in the draw distance. And it's very clear that they have spent a lot of time thinking of the visual sight lines going through the park.
Yeah, definitely. yeah, I mean, just look at this. So that's obviously the existing lake, but the way that they've incorporated that into the queue line, there's just a bit of interaction, something for the guests to look at as they pass through. And then if you look to your right, obviously, I mean, look at that. That coaster element there, with the fire in the foreground as well. Oh my goodness. But anyway, we should stop waffling and let's just get ourselves on this ride, whatever it might be. Log flume!
Oh, Moomin, have a look up just before we hop on.
Wow.
I really like the design.
Yeah.
I really do like that design. It's using that's the temple pieces, is it not?
It is, yeah.
Like, obviously, moving with you.
I'm just thinking as well, I didn't think about it at the time, but it does reflect the park map. Had these roof sections with holes in as well, so it even matches up to that level of detail.
That's crazy.
But anyway, let's hop on this log flume, shall we? Well, Matty, I know you're a fan of all things water, so what are your first impressions of that?
That was absolutely sensational. I was just captivated from start to finish. It was so picturesque all the way around. There was just so much going on. Moomin, if it's not too much trouble, there's a couple of things I'd like you to actually have a quick look at, if that's okay. This being one of them, where you're looking right now, and that little set piece that's inside there. That looks so good.
This is the artifact. Whether this is the original one or whether this is a replica made for the ride, we don't know yet. But look at this, and we've got the attention to detail of the light fixture down there.
There was also a triggered effect, as it was a room similar to this, and as it went around, I believe there was triggered effects going around. Look how they all kneel down.
Wow.
Oh my days, that's so good.
Well, yeah, I mean, just going to echo everything you just said, really. I think, as you said, I was captivated all the way around. There was always something to look at, whether it be the theming, the scenery, or the realism aspects of, there were CCTV cameras in all the right places. We've obviously got the solar panels on top of here, utilising the height of this structure for our source of renewable energy. I mean, there's just so much. Look at this down here.
I think it's this bit here, I believe. Yeah, I believe that was all triggered, so as it came around, it all lit up.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Let's have a look. Ooh, hello. Look at that.
See, that's time-consuming just in itself.
Yeah. So there we go. That was our track ride for the park. So let's hop back down into Tejidcam. So there we go. And I think, yeah, that is this side of the park, which is really nice, actually. It just feels kind of quaint with the slow log flume track ride in this secluded area of the park. You've got your coffee and nice little covered seating.
And what I really like as well is how he's taken the same roof tile that is used over the log flume and then put it just over the coffee shop as well, just kind of carrying that cohesion throughout the park, that consistency.
You said the word.
I did. I know how much you love the word cohesion.
So, we've got ourselves a steak restaurant by the looks of things. Beautiful. Our park did require a restaurant, so it looks like that's been achieved there. Oh, and that's the little seating area we saw from the other side, so that's lovely. We've, of course, got our required gift shop.
And again, just to reiterate what I've already said the once already, it's like I'm looking at one of your parks. It really is, in that sense that it's not too over the top. The less is more, once again, like I'd already said earlier on. It's just so well done.
It is fantastic, and I will say it again, this is far better than what I can achieve, 100%, but I appreciate the compliment. So we've got our food court here, which is looking fantastic, leaning further into the modern architecture here. It's looking beautiful.
It looks so realistic as well, though, doesn't it? It looks like a modern interpretation of what parks are now trying to do.
Definitely. So we've got Wrap It Up, we got Utopizza, which is surprisingly hard to say. We've got
Smoothie Criminal.
Lovely. And The Yard.
Oh, I wonder if this is the poster. I wonder if this might possibly be the RMC, maybe? I know it's the flat right. Oh, what you had?
What you had? I think we got ourselves a top spin here. Oh, and there is our artifact. I think that's clearly meant to be the actual original one being displayed here by our ride that is themed to the artifact. And my goodness, look at that.
Insane.
Wowee.
That must have taken to have done that. Am I right in saying that that is inspired by the one at Phantasialand?
Oh god, you're testing me now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one that's very similar design at Phantasialand, like kind of that temple kind of theme. But I might be wrong with that. I'm sure people will very quickly jump on me and correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, regardless, even if it is inspired by, it's still an incredible creation. And as you just said, to get that curve with those temple pieces is no easy feat. That's so smooth.
Seamless.
It is.
Completely seamless. Oh my days! That doesn't look safe at all.
Singe your eyebrows a little bit. Part of the thrill, Matty.
I was expecting water.
Really fantastic ride skin and really brilliant way of theming a ride to our ancient artifacts as well. So yeah, ticks all the boxes for me.
I also think it's worth pointing out as well is they've not taken the easy route with them triggers and just got a very set easy pattern with them. It would have been so easy to just put all three of them just going simultaneously, but if you've noticed, it's constantly changing between all three, so the triggered effects are triggering all at differing times throughout the duration.
Yeah, definitely. Really complex trigger sequence for that. Look at that. God, ourselves
That's a big cup.
a giant golden gulpy cup, I'm going to assume. Yeah. And there is our gulpy shop. That's lovely. So yes, the park did require as our lovely poet explained, a big and bold gulpy themed shop, and that is what we've got here with all of our gulpy temple pieces. So keeping it on theme, but making it really stand out. That's really stunning stuff. And yeah, the gulpy cup with that is just amazing. The Summoning, sponsored by Gulpy. Oh, I like these integrated lockers.
So this isn't the wooden coaster then either. So where is that RMC queue line then? Because we've kept seeing it all the way around the plot.
We'll get to it, Matty, don't you worry. This is a lovely scenic queue line. Look at that interaction there as well.
It gets so close to the fence.
Yeah. But we've still got our realistic features, got the safety fence there. Just seems to be that perfect blend of beautiful theming and safety in mind the entire way around. Oh, I see. So you put your stuff in these lockers as you come through the queue, and then you can grab it from the other side where we just were. That's nice. More of this lovely roofing used here.
Then look at the design on the back. I really like that, what they've done.
Very nice indeed. Well, here's the coaster. Let's hop on. Well, I don't even know where to start with that one. I mean, the first half of the coaster, I was like, yeah, it's not fast, it's not a thrill coaster, but my goodness, was it smooth, and it just felt like you were gliding through the countryside. And then it slowed down. I thought, oh, okay, it's a bit short, but that's okay. But then we had what I assume is a faux drop section. So yeah, we came in and then managed to recreate a drop section. And then we had a launch back for a second half of the coaster. I mean, just, yeah, phenomenal work. I know Caffeine, he's very good when it comes to his coasters, and I know he has a lot of fun with them, pushing them to their limits, and also plays around with certain coaster mods, I believe, as well. So, yeah, should have expected how good that was going to be, to be honest, and, yeah, I'm not disappointed.
Just echoing everything you've just said, I think that was absolutely fantastic. The way that it starts slower and it is like that more family experience, almost like a melodic piece where it starts off slow, but it has like kind of the grand build up as it goes around. And what I also really liked as well is how you've taken the Gertschlauer Infinity Coaster track, then replaced the train with a Basilisk, which would be on a RMC single rail. I think it works really well swapping them out, because as we were going around, I thought this doesn't quite look right. And then when we saw the train in the station, obviously then realising it's a Basilisk, and to bring them two together and have it as a drop track coaster simultaneously, yeah, absolutely fantastic. And obviously taking a big interest in Coaster City with that.
Yeah, definitely. I just think so many different things came together there to make one fantastic coaster.
And I also think it's worth mentioning as well. Obviously, we both discussed the actual coaster itself, but then all the theming that went on around it as well was so well done, and it just blended so seamlessly into this park. It didn't feel out of place. It felt very appropriate for the park we toured so far already.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okie dokie. I suppose we shall head this way.
You know, like all the backstage areas that they've done, like kind of separated off with the staff-only access.
I feel the need to just explore every nook and cranny of this park. There's just so much going on. Ooh. Just seems like everything's been thought of, doesn't it?
It really does feel like a completely realistic park. You can tell that Caffeine has taken a lot of time and thought about the practicality of it.
Yeah, definitely. We got the Chippy. Very British. And then...
I could just have some fish and chips now, actually.
Oh, well, I could always do with some fish and chips. I don't think there's ever a time I'll refuse fish and chips.
I'm moving. I had a KFC last night, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
I know how much you love your KFC.
Actually, I think I had one yesterday. Yeah, I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, twinsies.
We're so in sync.
We are so NSYNC, aren't we?
Well, steady.
I'm trying to think of an NSYNC song now, but I can't think of one. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, this ride looks really good.
How about Bye Bye Bye? Or is it too early for that?
Flume, we need to get back to the park. We're waffling.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Ascension looks really good.
We got Ascension here, which once again takes a flat ride and just seamlessly integrates it into the existing theming. Just phenomenal.
I think to the untrained eye as well, you could look at that and think that's quite a simple build, with it being quite square shaped. But when you actually stop and look and take in some of that detail, that's actually a lot more complex than you would initially think. Even the way that the wall kind of just juts out, it's them little tiny things as you look, and them little tiny details that add so much more to it.
Yeah. Phenomenal. As I said, just so well integrated, and I'm always a big fan of integrating rides.
It'd be easy to not even realise there's actually a ride there. Certainly when you opened up the park initially and showed me the overhead shot of the park, obviously, of course, you see the tower. It's one of the main focal points of the park, but you don't realise there's an actual drop tower inside of it.
Oh, definitely, and I think it's fair to say that this is most likely would be considered the park weenie, in my opinion. I mean, there's lots of unique stuff around here, but I mean, that's definitely the one that's going to catch your eye, isn't it? So, we've got Sundown. Oh, look how nice that looks. It's just so simple, but so effective, isn't it?
They're really showing off with these curvatures now, aren't they? I mean, the ones before were good, but now they're just like showing off with them now. I think enough is enough.
Enough. Yeah, let's leave here. It's too much.
We get it. You're good. Stop showing this all up.
Apparition. Are we finally finding the RMC, Matty?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. We've been tricked so many times now. I'm not sure what to believe and what not.
We have. We're ascending now.
Raise me up. Sorry.
You raise me up.
I think we should start a boy band, you know.
I think we probably should. That's nice.
Iron Moomin. That looks really nice. This is what happens when you invite me on. We waffle. This is why you don't invite me on, Moomin.
We just get distracted by boy bands. Right. Here we are in this stunning church. Look at this. Wow.
Love the stained glass windows. What piece is that? Is that a TMTKP?
Yeah,
so
I'm guessing that's just a stained glass with Planko logo lit colourable. What a catchy name. But yeah, I mean, the more importantly, the use of them here, and blending that with the recoloured custom logo you've got there, and the ceiling as well. The reds just really pop, and it's kind of like a satanic church chapel vibe, and it's it's really nice.
Yeah, I'm getting that as well. I'm getting that kind of vibe from it.
Well, I'm excited. We've been waiting a long time for this, Matty. Let's hop on. Matty, what do you think of that?
I think that was a perfect way to have closed out the spotlight. I think this is very much probably the main attraction of the park, and once again it was just put together so well, so in fitting with everything else that we've looked at. Some of them elements and inversions were done so well, really smooth, just a great job, to be honest. And I love the realism with the transfer tracks and everything you've got. Just brilliant. Well done.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't really add much more, to be honest. It's just so beautifully done. It was so smooth, and there's just no denying that that Caffeine knows what he's doing when it comes to coasters, and not only coasters, but building them in Planet Coaster, which notoriously is not the easiest thing to do. But you can tell he's put a lot of hours into figuring out how to pull it off.
Look at that custom supporting, so it goes through the middle, but then it's also acting as a support where the coaster comes up and upside down underneath. That is crazy good.
But yeah, just phenomenal. Really great work with that. Okay, we've got ourselves Euclid with this lovely statue there, looking beautiful. Get out of my way, woman. Another beautiful example of a curved roof, almost like an amphitheatre, isn't it? It's just...
I actually think that might be the best one.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm getting squashed by a ride.
Ah, we got hit by a car.
There we go.
My eyes.
Let's stand here. Yeah, it looks beautiful. He's just kind of found this design, this unique design, and used it so well across the park.
I think sometimes when you find a really good design, just carrying that throughout the park really works. I think this park is a perfect example of that. Sometimes you don't need to go with loads of different themes and loads of different designs. If you find something unique and good, just change that, tweak it ever so slightly, and carry that throughout a park. And with a park such as this, it's perfect. It works.
Okay, and then I think the only thing left is up here. Telomere. So I think, yeah, this is our vista point of the park where we started in the introduction. Nice view of the crypt. We've got this beautiful chair swing right on the edge of the cliff there. So stunning sightlines.
It'll look amazing as you're looking out over that, and then obviously, of course, you've got the lift hill of the coaster and that drop. Great sightline, great placement for a chair plane, like really thinking about the views that you'd get on it.
Yeah, definitely. It's just such a picturesque park. Everywhere you look, it's just beautiful. Yeah, a bit lost for words, really. It's just so clean, so neat, so beautiful, and I genuinely don't think I can fault it.
No, I completely agree. It's just so well put together, so well thought out. Yeah, it's just a fantastic job, and you can tell obviously they've watched a lot of your content as well, and I'm a big fan of yours because you can see that you have been a big source of inspiration in this park. It is a Moomin park. You told me this was the newest Moomin series, and I believed you.
That's very kind. They do need to hire a janitor though, that's for sure. It's a
they
little
do.
bit
Get some bins down.
Yes.
That's a critique. There you go. Put some bins down.
That's right. Put some bloody bins down. So here is our view from above. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's all kind of been said, really. It's just so cohesive, so clean. It ticks every box that's been asked for. The backstaging and the realism aspects are incredible. What's we got here, Matty?
Oh, we've got all of the offices, look.
Oh, wow.
All the computers on the desks. Hang on, there's a cat on the table.
Cat.
Oh, it's the food. It says it's the food court.
Cat.
Oh, the food court is downstairs, isn't it? Cat.
Oh, look what we've got here as well.
We've got a little Moomin Little Socks cup.
And it's spilt on the floor.
I've actually got that. It's literally next to me with a cup of tea in it.
Oh, such a loyal fan, aren't
Everyone
you?
go and buy a Moomin Little Socks cup. Fourthwall.com. There'll be a link down below.
Dog.
Dog.
Dog. We'll just have a quick little look at night, and it's just got a lovely, simple glow across the park, which is all it needs. These look brilliant at night. More so from above, really, which is never going to be appreciated by the guests, but from our perspective, looks fantastic. Look at that.
This park is absolutely fantastic, and like we said, this is very much an example of once you've found a theme that you like and a design that you like, bringing that across an entire park and just rolling with that same design throughout. And this is what you can create. It just looks absolutely sensational. The rides were all fantastic, all of them. The flat ride skin designs were so good. Just a brilliant park, so well thought out and put together. Amazing.
I'd like to say a huge thanks to my wonderful guest for joining me today. Make sure to keep tabs on your favourites ready for the public vote after all submissions have been showcased. Don't forget to like this video, not only to support me, but to show some love to today's creator. Catch you in the next one.